Welcome to Leander Lion Basketball. We are at the Lions Den in Leander High School for today's game between your Leander Lions and the Round Rock Westwood Warriors. I am Mark Sickles. I'll be your play-by-play commentator. Rob Hipp is assisting me today for today's broadcast. Today's game is being broadcast on SHN Sports. Follow our games this season at shnsports.com. Your team, your broadcast. We have audio and video links for the basketball broadcast. The video link is password protected. You can contact the Leander Basketball Booster Club, myself, or Coach Bradley for access. We also want to thank our Leander Boys Basketball Booster Club sponsors, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Malash & Company, and Linton Dental. Well, Rob, welcome. Thank you for coming to today's afternoon basketball game on a Saturday. How are you doing?
Hey, Mark, appreciate the opportunity. You know, it's been our joy, honor, and privilege to cover Leander now for many years. Coach Clint Bradley has done such a great job here, and what a turnaround season it's been so far for these Leander Lions, Mark. They came in last year a little stale. They played some great games, but here this year, 3-3 currently in this district in 6A, doing a great job under that 16-year leadership of Coach Clint Bradley. Been an awesome season so far, and bigger things on the way for these kids. Yeah,
they've done really well so far this season. The games they've lost, it's either been in overtime or pretty close games. Yeah, I wish we could take the roof off this gym and play outside. What a beautiful day. But we're inside today, and we had an interview earlier with Coach Bradley. So if we want to go ahead and get in, listen to that, I think he had some insight on the basketball program. So take it away, Rob.
Rob Hipp here with SHN Sports with Coach Clint Bradley in his 16th season at Leander. Coach, a great season so far for Leander. You know, last year kind of a working season. This year we've seen a lot of improvement. The team currently at 3-3, a great game versus McNeil last week. Can you talk a little bit about that game, some of the great things that you saw and some things to carry over today versus this very capable and good Westwood team?
Well, what we talked about for the McNeil game was setting the tone with our defense. You know, we understand offensively we're going to get looks, and you know, and we've got some kids that can put the ball in the hole and that kind of thing. But we need to come together and be a little bit more solid on the defensive rebounding end. And so that's what we did. We talked about it, and we were able to do a good job against McNeil and obviously come up with a victory.
Coach, you know, recently in some tournament play, talk a little bit about how those tournaments help build the team up as well, especially going into this new 2019 year.
Absolutely. You know, we always go into the Dallas area for that Christmas tournament, and we always come back better. We see a different style of basketball in the Dallas area, a little bit more up-tempo, a little bit more pressure and that kind of stuff, and it always helps us prepare for this last push in district play. So definitely sometimes it may not go our way in those tougher tournaments, but when we come back, we're definitely better and as a team and as individuals.
Coach, real quick, just to give a little insight to you, if you don't mind, for our listeners out there, 16 years here at Leander. Talk about that and what this community has meant to you, Coach.
Oh, it's been fantastic. You know, not only have I been here 16 years, obviously I graduated from Leander High School as well. So, you know, obviously every ball game that I go into, there's a big portion of pride that comes in with my preparation and dealing with these young men every year, you know, and it's amazing to see old players come back and things like that. So I've seen a lot change over these last few years, but also there's one thing that stays steady, and it's the kind of kids and the kind of heart that our kids have every year. So it's a blessing to be here at Leander High School.
Awesome. Well, Coach, again, we appreciate your accessibility. Thanks for the privilege for us to be able to bring these games, and very excited about this one today. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Happy New Year.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
We are back here for the broadcast, and the game just before us, the JV game, went into last few seconds. Devontae Youngblood was able to hit a couple free throws and secure another victory. The game before that, he hit a three-pointer to win the game. So 2 great games for Devontae Youngblood on JV to pull out some victories for Leander.
Well, Mark, excited about this one here today. Again, thank you for letting me be here. And, you know, Chuck out there, he's in a wrestling match this weekend, man. So one day maybe we'll have wrestling on SHN. But, Mark, I'll send it over to you for the starting lineup. Yeah,
go ahead, and we're going to go through the starting lineups for the Westwood Warriors. Number 3, 5'10" senior Corey Levinson. Number 4, 6'2" senior Patrick Sladek. Number 12, a 6'5" senior, Heston Williams. Number 20, 6'1" junior, Brandon Parks. And number 21, 5'11" senior, Luke Durham. And then going to your Leander Lions, I'll go through those starting lineup. Number 1, 6'1" senior, Kais Wilson. Number 2, 5'11" senior, Landon Sisson. Number 4, 6'4" senior, Logan Clark. Number 5, 6'3" senior, Hunter Stevens. And number 35, 6'5" sophomore, Noah Robledo. The Lions are led by Coach Clint Bradley, assistant coaches Michael Toops, Jeremy Fry, and Casey Schedule. We also want to thank the student assistants Gavin Rojas, Alexia Borland, and Riley Morris. The Westwood Warriors are led by head coach Brad Hastings and assistant Lawrence App. So we'll be getting started just shortly. Leander is wearing white on white, and Westwood is wearing orange on orange.
Well, this Westwood Warrior team, they're trying to look for a rebound season as well, but unfortunately only one win here in district play in 13-6A Division II. They're coached under Brad Hastings, 1-4 coming into this ball game. Their last victory was actually their last game, December the 28th at Cedar Park, a 50-33 win. And their last district win and their only district win, Mark, back on December the 7th at Vista Ridge. That was a close one, 61-60. Both these teams have their eyes on a victory today.
Yeah, they both need them to keep pace in District 13 basketball. So we'll have the tip-off between Robledo and Brandon Parks. And it is controlled by Leander. If you're listening to the broadcast, Leander is going right to left, and they're wearing the white jerseys. They get it up top to Hunter Stevens, over to the right side to Landon Sisson. Looks down inside Noah Robledo. Turns around, goes up for the shot, off the glass and in. 2-0 Leander here early in the first. Warriors bring it down. Up top to number 3, Levinson, over to the right wing. Parks drives around the left side, backs back out. Now over into the near corner, back up top. They're moving around three-point line. Three-point shot by number 12, Heston Williams, no good. Rebound, Hunter Stevens. So it brings it up quickly on the left side to Sisson. Backs it back out, set up the Leander offense. Over on the right wing to Kais Wilson. Look inside to Robledo, not there. Keep moving it around. Back over on the left wing. Look down in the low corner into Robledo. Kicks it out to Hunter Stevens. Three-point shot. It's good.
Man, Leander coming out on fire here. First 2 baskets, first points for the Lions, leading 5-0.
Yeah, they need to have a good start here. Almost had a walk right there. Need to come out strong and keep the pressure on. They did that last game against McNeil. They were able to get a lead, and they were able to fight off some charges from McNeil down the road. So Westwood bring it up top. They drive in to number 3, Levinson. He is fouled. I believe that's going to be on Sisson. Yes, that's the first foul on Landon Sisson. So he'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Corey Levinson, the 5'10" senior from Westwood High School. Shooting, of course, with that right hand on that free throw.
First one's good. 5-1 Leander, 6:22 left here in the first. Getting ready for his second shot. It's up and good. 5-2. Leander so far 2 for 2 on their shots. Hunter Stevens brings it up. Gets a call from Bradley, moves it across half court. Left side to Wilson. Back up top to Stevens. Over to the left side again. Wilson looks down low, gets it inside to Robledo. Gets it inside. Layup off the glass, no good by Logan Clark. Loose ball, picked up by number 4, Patrick Slodek. Moves it inside, kicks it out on the left side. Drives in, they kick it out to the three-point line. Moving the ball around, good ball movement by Westwood. Three-point shot by Patrick Slodek, no good. Leander quickly moves it up the court to Landon Sisson, drives in, gets it into Logan Clark, and he is fouled as he goes up for the shot.
Man, beautiful assist attempt there by Sisson. Clark, great effort by Logan, just got fouled, but he'll be rewarded. Going to the line, shooting 2, and I've always admired Logan, man. He's a strong athlete on this team. Of course, this year a senior standing at 6'4". You talk about a young man who has just been tremendous over these years here, Mark.
He has. He gets a lot of rebounds, and he plays that inside position really hard. So the first one is good, 6-2. Next free throw is good, but there will be a lane violation on Robledo, so that will not count. 5:41 here left in the first.
Always wonder on those lane violations too, Mark, if that counts as a missed free throw on him.
I don't know. It's a good question.
We won't mark it that way on our stat sheet.
So Westwood brings the ball up, kicks it inside, up top of the key. Quickly moving the ball around. On the left side of the lane, drives in, tries to go up, spin move by number 20. Parks, no good. Rebound, Robledo. Hunter Stevens up the right side. Gets it over to Kais Wilson, left wing, drives down, a little bit of contact, and they'll call the foul on number 20, Brandon Parks.
That one, of course, not in the act of shooting. Second team foul for Westwood now. 5:12 to go, Mark, here in the first.
So Leander throws the ball in under their basket, gets it into Robledo, turns around, three-pointer, it's good! Nice smooth shot for Robledo. Leander leads 9-2, 5 minutes left here in the first. Westwood setting the ball up top, a little bit of pressure from Leander. Dribbles along the right side, kicks it over to Slodek, drives in, kicks it back out, looks for a three-pointer. And over to Levinson, gets into the key, goes up, kicks it outside, short jump shot by number 12, Heston Williams, no good. Landon Sisson bringing the ball up past half court. Over to Hunter Stevens on the left side. Cross-court pass to Wilson. Down into the far corner. Logan Clark back to Wilson for three. It's good. Leander's shooting really well right now, Rob.
Yeah, they're 4 for 5 already tonight. 2 3-pointers. They were on fire coming out of this game early, Mark.
Good intensity here by Leander on their offense. They're moving the ball around, and there's a travel. Or are they going to call a foul? Looks like they're going to call a foul on Kais Wilson.
Kais Wilson picking up his first personal, second team foul, so both teams now with 2 team fouls. Of course, once you get to 7, you get in that 1-and-1 bonus opportunity. Still far away from that, though. 4:07 to go. Leander leads 12-2.
Zach Meyer now in for Logan Clark. He'll take a breather. Westwood throws the ball in loose. It's stolen. Hunter Stevens on the left side. Dribbling down. Tries to get it into Robledo. Good defense by Westwood to pick that off. They get the ball to Slodek as he moves up court, guarded by Stevens. Drives into the lane, tries to kick it on the left side. Loose ball picked up by Westwood. Kick it over to Slodek on the right for three, and it's good. 12-5, 3:43 left here in the first. Stevens gets the ball into Robledo. Tries to get the ball down low to Zach Meyer, but he is fouled as he tried to get that pass down low for the easy layup. So Leander will take the ball out of bounds under the Westwood basket.
Well, maybe I helped jinx it. Their third team foul now. We got 4 more to go before we get to the bonus early.
We were talking about that last game. We were in the third period. They weren't calling any fouls. Nice shot there by Stevens, 2-pointer, 14-5. And I think it was 2 fouls to 1 in the middle of the third period, and then it was a foul fest, and we had a bonus going into the fourth.
Mark, Leander has only missed 1 shot from the field so far this afternoon. They are simply on fire from down there on the court.
Oh, good tough defense by Noah Robledo, but he is called the foul out near the three-point line. Non-shooting foul. And Michael Sickles is now coming in. Kais Wilson's taking a break right now. 3:13 left here in the first. 14-5 Leander. Mark Sickles with Rob Hipp here on SHN Sports for the Leander broadcast. Drives in, Slodek, a nice smooth move inside for a 2-point shot.
Yeah, great penetration there by Slodek. Nice setup on the offense to allow him to get inside the paint and drip that one in.
Kick it over to the left side. Sisson up top to Stevens. And over to the right wing on Sickles. Looks inside to Robledo, gets it into him at the free throw line. Back to Hunter Stevens for three. It's good.
Wow, unbelievable shooting continues. Stevens already has 8 on the afternoon, 2 of them three-pointers.
Great job by Leander. Offense is moving the ball. They're getting open shots, and they're making them. Drive in on the right side, and it'll be a charge on number 32, Christian Robinson. Went in strong. Instead of taking the shot, he kicked it over to the left side. He probably would have been called for the foul if he had gone up, but he ran into the Leander defender, and it's a charge, so Leander will get the ball in the turnover. Leander up by 10 early here in the first, 2:30 left. See if they can keep this hot shooting streak going.
Yeah, Mark, I would just reckon to say that this is probably the best start Leander has had all season from the field.
Oh, it's got to be. Everyone seems to be on right now. They're moving the ball. Hunter Stevens shot free throw line. Back of the rim, no good. And they're going to call a foul, it looks like, on number 24, Ethan Brown underneath. Knocked Robledo to the ground, so Leander will keep the ball under the Westwood hoop.
Yeah, Leander 6 for 8 from the field so far this afternoon. That was only the second miss.
Get the ball into Sisson. Dribbles up top key. Set up the offense over to the right side to Stevens. A little bit of contact, no foul. To Robledo on the right side. 2-point shot off the back of the rim. No good rebound. Stevens kicks it out to Sickles for three. It's good.
There you go. Well, hey, you may have only missed 2 from the field, Mark, but you've made every three-pointer you've put up this afternoon.
Yeah, and that was one of the weaknesses in the last couple of games. They were taking good three-point shots. They just weren't falling, but today they are. Slodek goes in. Missed a shot off the rebound. Leander, they move it up court. Hunter Stevens drives in, kicks on the left side to Sisson for three. It's good.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. 5, actually count it now, 6 three-pointers for Leander, Mark, coming alive early.
Putting a shooting clinic on right here for three-pointers. Westwood moving the ball 23-7 right now. Leander with the lead. Putting the pressure on here. Good intensity by Leander on their defense. Move it across. Drives in number 11, puts it up short. Hunter Stevens with the rebound. 1 minute left here in the first. Slows it down, gets it to Sickles. Drives in, kicks it back out, gets it into Robledo. Top of the free throw line. Gets it in low to Meyer. Nice shot there by Meyer in traffic for 2 points. 25-7 right now. Leander in total control of this game. 34 seconds left here in the first. Move the ball around. Oh, looked like it probably was a travel. No call. They kick the ball over to Slodek on the left corner. Kicks it over on the right side to Robinson. Drives in the key. Tries to go down low, and it's a turnover.
Yeah, he was trying to feed that ball in there, a little needle in the thread, if you will, over to his teammate Ethan Brown, the 6'4" senior, and just couldn't find the eye of the needle, Mark.
Nope. So Kais Wilson now in for Noah Robledo. He'll take a break. Clock now down, counting 17 seconds left here in the first. Stevens walking it up the court. Gets it right across half court. Now clock down to 10. Kicks it over to the right side to Sisson. Back to Stevens. Into Kais Wilson. Long shot. Oh, nice rebound. And that'll be it for the first quarter. Landon Sisson with a long three-pointer in and out, but a rebound by Kais Wilson puts it back up, and Leander has a 27-7 lead. Outstanding first quarter for Leander.
Yeah, absolutely, Mark. I'm just trying to tally up that first half shooting here. A lot of shots by Leander. They go 1 for 1 from the free throw line, and really, we'll call it 1 for 1. Had an opportunity there, but that lane violation, Logan Clark putting in the free throw, that's his lone point of the game. But leading right now all scorers for Leander. Looks like Hunter Stevens so far. He's got 8 points coming out of the gates early, 3 for 4 shooting. The 6'3" senior putting in work this afternoon. Mark, I'll work on those first quarter stats as you continue along here.
No, that's great. Yeah, what I see here, I think Meyer had 2. Kais Wilson looked like he had 5. Landon Sisson had 3. Michael Sickles had 3. And Noah Robledo had 5 for my unofficial count. So we're getting ready to head into the second period here, second quarter. Leander, if they can keep this up, this would just be a great kickstart to the rest of this into the first half of the district play, and then they'll go into the second half where they play the second round of games. They're definitely engaged today. They've been playing great defense and outstanding offense. They've been able to move that ball around, and that's the key to the Leander offense. If they can move that ball around and find the open shot, good chance of hitting them, and they're showing it today.
Hey, Mark, 71% from the field.
Wow.
You talk about shooting 10 for 14. Leander goes in that first period of action.
Parks kicks it over into the far corner. Steal by Landon Sisson. Brings it up court. Being guarded by Levinson. Over to the right side for Sickles for 3. It's good.
Oh, man. Sickles with his second three-pointer. And Leander has only missed 1 so far this afternoon.
Oh, almost a steal there. Levinson with the ball. Spin move goes off the glass. No good. Rebound by Logan Clark. Kicks it over to Landon Sisson on the left side. Drives in. A little bit of contact. No good, but a rebound by Kais Wilson, and he puts it in for 2. 32-7, Rob. They're on fire.
I have a hard time keeping up the scoreboard over here, Mark.
So Westwood moves the ball in. Brandon Parks inside the key, throws it up, no good. Loose ball, Kais Wilson with the rebound. A little bit of pressure on the right side. Throws it across the court, loose ball, but picked up by Sisson. Slowly moves the ball onto the right side to set up the Leander offense. If you're listening, going right to left. Hunter Stevens now gets the ball outside the three-point line. He puts it up. No good off the back glass, and rebound by Logan Clark. No good. Gets rebound again, goes up. A lot of contact, no foul, and now they're going to call one. Not sure who it's on, and they're going to call Logan Clark with the foul on that loose ball.
Who was the first one that missed on that, Mark? I was trying to keep up with the action.
I think it was Stevens with the 3, and then Logan Clark missed one off the glass, and then went up and another miss or a foul, but they didn't call it. So 2 misses right there for Clark.
Oh, man, I'm out of breath just sitting up here watching this game, Mark. What a phenomenal start for these Lions, 32-7 against a Westwood team that, let's be honest, only 1 win in district, but a very capable team. But you can clearly see, at least from up here, I know those on the video stream, the audio stream, you can't see it, so we'll describe it. But Leander clearly with the height advantage over this Westwood team, and it's paying off this afternoon.
So they get the ball over to Levinson on the left side, up top to Shetty. Goes in, left side, he gets fouled by Sickles. Basket is no good, but he will go to the line and he'll shoot 2.
Mark, I don't criticize officials. That's not professional. But on that one, it looked like a good it honestly looked like a good block there by Sickles as he got his ball on the top of his hand on the top of the ball. But hey, that's the way it goes.
I agree. First one's up and good.
I was going to say too, you better agree.
So 32-8 right now. 6:17 left here in the second.
It was only because the last name on the jersey there.
There
Mark.
we go. That's right. Shot is up good by Shetty. He hits both free throws. So 32-9. A little bit of pressure in the backcourt.
That'll end about an 8-minute drought for Westwood.
Wow. So Sickles with pressure up top. Drives on the right side. Looks inside. Kais Wilson with the ball. Drives in, kicks out to Sickles for 3. A little bit short off the front rim. Logan Clark hard. Ball's on the ground, picked up by Slodek. 5:40 left here in the second. Slodek over on the right side, kicks it to Parks. Back to Slodek, drives in, defended by Stevens. Good defense by Hunter Stevens right there. They kick it back up top to reset the offense. Over to Parks, back to Levinson, back to Parks on the left side. Drives in, hard drive, goes up. Missed a shot, but he will be fouled, it looks like, by number 4, Logan Clark. Contacts, he'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, and if that's the case, Mark, Leander starting to get into some foul trouble here now. They've got 6. One more will put Westwood in the 1-and-1 bonus at the 5:22 mark here in the second.
First shot by Parks is no good, so we will have Andrew Alger in, also Zach Meyer and Noah Robledo. So we'll have Robledo, Alger, Stevens, Wilson, and Meyer in for Leander. Second one is short, no good. Rebound by Meyer. Kicks it over to the right side. 32-9 lead here for Leander. 3-point shot by Robledo. It's good.
Robledo getting his second 3 of the afternoon. Great shooting continues for these Leander Lions.
35-9 here. 5 minutes left here in the second. Get the ball to Parks. Over on the far left wing, 3-pointer by Williams. No good. Loose ball. And let's see what they're going to call here.
Yeah, Alger was down there fighting with Corey Levinson, and they're going to call a foul on Alger. That's unfortunate because he fought hard for that, Mark.
He did. So now we're going to the line there. A couple more substitutions here for Westwood.
And important to point out, under 5 minutes, any foul committed now by Leander, Wilson, Westwood to the line. They're in the 1-and-1 bonus now.
First one for Levinson is good. 35-10 Leander. They get set for the next free throw. In and out. Rebound Robledo. So Leander's going to set up again here. Now we're under 5 minutes, as you talked about, in the bonus. So Leander kicks the ball over to Meyer up top. Over to Wilson on the far side. Inside to Robledo. Turnaround jump shot, a little bit short. Rebound by, I believe it was Demetrius Jones, number 10. Brings it up the court. Tries to break Wilson down. Kicks it back out to Levinson. Inside shot by number 32, Robinson, and it's good.
Wow, what a nice extension there by Robinson. Able to swing around inside the paint there, Mark, and really extend that right arm to lay it in.
So Robledo has the ball on the right side 3-point line. Over to Alger. A little bit of pressure here by Westwood. Gets it into Robledo. Turnaround shot. No good. Kais Wilson had the balls knocked out of his hands underneath. So Leander will keep the basketball. We're now under 4 minutes, and we're going to have a timeout. Great start here for Leander in the first half. 35-12. Less than 4 minutes left here.
Talking about Robledo, 3 for 6. Those last 2 shots, though, kind of pressuring things. But, hey, if you're a Leander fan, you're happy right now with the effort. You're not going to complain about a player going 3 for 6 from shooting. Of course, we'll have second half stats or first half stats at the end of this period. I'm excited to see exactly where Leander's currently sitting. Hunter Stevens coming out here with 8 points. He is currently leading all of the scores for Leander. Again, we talk about the foul trouble, though. That's where Leander finds themselves. If you want to nitpick anything so far with Leander, it's the fouls, Mark.
Yeah, and if that's the worst that we're talking about, hey, that's great. Because we've seen some issues with turnovers early on in the season. We've seen some issues with open 3-point shots that they weren't making, but, hey, they're running on all cylinders right now. So Alger getting ready to throw the ball in under the Westwood hoop. Throws it into Robledo.
Wow.
Nice shot off the glass. Was able to catch it in the air, throw it off the glass for 2.
Yeah, Mark, sorry, I didn't mean to get excited there over you, but what a play on the inbound there. Robledo, simply, what an athlete.
Drives in. Number 23, Shetty, kicks it back out. Westwood is moving it around the 3-point line. Shetty drives in, now kicks it over to the far wing. 3-point shot is good by Levinson.
Man, Levinson right between the eyes of Kais Wilson. He almost swatted that one down, Mark.
So 37-15, 3:20 left here in the second. System with the ball. A little bit of pressure here by Westwood. Kick it over to the right side to Alger. Get it into Robledo, and it's going to be a jump ball. Good anticipation by number 25, Dylan Granger, able to grab the ball with Robledo, but Leander will keep the basketball here. It'll be their possession.
Well, Mark, the good news about some of these substitutions for Leander, I've got a little more room to ride if they start scoring.
So Sisson drives right side, gets it to Robledo. Oh, tries to get it inside to Kais Wilson, knocked around. Don't need any cheap fouls. And let's see, I think they're going to call a foul on Robledo. Yep, they are.
Wow.
He was going for the loose ball. He had a hold of it with 2 hands. Just had a jump ball a minute ago, and now they're calling a foul on Robledo.
Oh, Robledo picks up his 2nd personal. That's the 8th team foul for Leander, and that will send Westwood to the line. Dylan Granger, the 5'10" senior. You know, maybe they gave him the benefit of the doubt there, because if that would have been a jump ball, there's been no contest.
No, So Robledo takes a seat. Free throw is good by Granger, and in for Robledo is Logan Clark, number 4. So looks like we have a little bit of substitution here as well. Slottick is coming back in for Levinson. Second free throw here by Dylan Granger. It's up and good. 37-17, Leander leading by 20. Alger, a little bit of pressure at midcourt, gets it over to Sisson on the right side. Gets it back across to Alger, tries to go inside to, well, lots of contact there. Into Logan Clark. Lots of traffic there, and he was hit, so foul there, but Leander is not in the bonus, and that was by number 10, Demetrius Jones.
Yeah, 5th team foul now for Westwood.
Alger gets it into Clark. Over to the right side, Sisson, long 3-pointer, no good off the back iron. Rebound, Logan Clark, nice rebound. He goes inside, goes up, gets fouled, so he'll go to the line for 2. Good effort by Logan Clark.
Well, Logan Clark won't show it on the stat sheet so far this afternoon. He's only got 1 point, but I'll tell you what, his aggressiveness down there on the offensive end, pulling down those boards, and then you go back to the defense. He's had a great game. Again, you won't see it, though, in the point total.
First one is up and good. 38-17 Leander.
He's 2 for 2 from the line now this afternoon.
So Demetrius Jones is out, and Marcos Martinez, number 5, is now in for Westwood. Looks like they're going to have another lane violation. That looks to me like Westwood went in the lane first, but they're going to give it to, are they going to say a lane violation again on Leander?
Oh, man. Logan Clark's been robbed of 2 free throws now.
Kick the ball over on the left side. They move it inside, kick it across to number 4. Slottick kicks it back out top. 2:20 left here in the second. Drive in. A little bit out of control. Throws the ball. Tries to go down low to an inside player. Threw it out of bounds, so it'll be Leander basketball.
Yeah, Christian Robinson was down there in the direction for Westwood and just couldn't find him.
So Alger takes a seat on the bench. Hunter Stevens back in. So we have Sisson and Stevens and Clark and Wilson, and we also have number 31, Brandon Puckett, in the game. To get the ball inside, Logan Clark, kick it back out. Left side over to Sisson. They're moving the ball way outside of the 3-point line. Lots of pressure by Westwood. Sisson drives in, tries to make a pass to Logan Clark. Great pass, missed shot inside. Logan Clark, rebound goes up, foul.
Man, what a threaded pass right there. Somehow, I have no idea, Mark, how Logan came up with that pass, other than the fact that Sisson just put it right where it needed to be. He went through 3 defenders. Unfortunately, not able to get it on the first try, but the second attempt will put him back at the line.
Free throw is good. 39-17 Leander, 1:55 left here in the second. So in for Westwood, Ethan Brown, number 24. Logan Clark, second free throw is good. So Westwood moves the ball up by number 5, Martinez, over to Slottick, moves it across, gets it over to Granger, kicks it back out top. Drive in by number 11, missed shot, rebound Westwood. They keep moving the ball around the outside. Tipped away, nice steal, and it was picked up by Brandon Puckett. I'm not sure who got the hand in on that, but Brandon Puckett grabbed the ball, so Leander basketball. Hunter Stevens moves it up past half court. Westwood now is extending their defense. They get it down low. They kick it back out. Over to the right side to Sisson, back over to Stevens on the near side.
Yeah, Westwood trying to hold here in a 2-3 zone on defense.
Kick it over to Sisson, right side for three. It's good.
Landon Sisson with his second three of the afternoon. He is now 2 for 5. Both of those were threes.
Slotted goes in hard, knocked away by Kais Wilson. Great defense. But the ball goes out of bounds, and Westwood will keep the basketball. They'll throw it in under Leander's basket. Levinson is back in for number 25, Granger.
Mark, if I was going to sit here and tell you it was a 26-point lead, would you believe that?
Not at all. Oh, inside move by number Slotted, gets fouled by Kais Wilson underneath. He'll go to the line.
And did he make that shot? I believe
no,
he did
no,
not.
He did not.
Wilson picking up his second, and that is 9 fouls now on the team for Leander. One more will put Westwood in the double bonus.
First one in and out, no good for Slottek. No, just looking at this, to score 43 points in the first half, that's the most they've clearly scored so far this year. Their shooting percentage is out of sight.
Yeah. Well, a great start again for Leander, and you don't want to get too comfortable. That's the only thing. You may have a 20-plus point lead, but you don't want to get comfortable in the second half. I've seen those leads go away.
Oh, definitely. So he makes the second one, 43-18, 45 seconds left. Sickles is now in the game. Move it up top. Lots of pressure up top by Westwood. Sisson dribbles around. Gets it on the left side to Stevens, back up to Sisson. Breaks the 5-second count. Drives in, gets it to Logan Clark, moves it back over to Hunter Stevens. Looks like they're going to be playing for the last shot here. On the left side to Sisson. Over to Hunter Stevens on the right side. Clock now down to 12. Being guarded by number 4, Slottek. Stevens drives in the left side, kicks it out to Sickles. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and he just throws it up. Lots of pressure there by Westwood. Unable to get the ball out to anybody else. But, hey, what a first half for Leander, 43-18.
An unbelievable start here for the Lions and a great first half against a very capable Westwood Warrior team. But Leander clearly on their home court, they said, look, you're coming to our house. You're making us come up here on a Saturday. We're going to take care of business. We want to be at home resting, but you know what? We're going to shoot some hoop here this afternoon. That's what Leander's doing, and give Coach Bradley and his staff credit. Wow, what a game plan to come out here. And just really that air assault that we talked about early, the 3 points were going, like a knife through butter, Mark, if you will. It's just so easy. Things slowed down a little bit for Leander, but going to the locker room 43-18, all I can say is wow.
Yeah, great job. I mean, just looking at the Warrior defense, they were playing off a little bit and encouraging them to take those 3-pointers, and Leander just kept draining them. So near the end of the second, obviously a lot more pressure out there by Westwood. Otherwise, they're just going to get boat raced here in the first half. And we'll see what they do in the second half. So why don't we take a quick break? We will be back for the second half of play. Leander is up 43-18. And this is being broadcast on SHN Sports. Follow our games at shnsports.com. Your team, your broadcast. For Rob Hipp and Mark Sickles, this will be your halftime entertainment. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back to the Lions Den for your Leander Lions this afternoon's game on a Saturday. Mark Sickles with Rob Hipp here on SHN Sports, and getting ready for the second half. For those that you were listening or those that you may be watching, it was a blistering first half by the Leander Lions offense. The lead is 43-18. They shot 43% from 2-point shots and a strong 64%, 9 of 14 from 3.
That's unbelievable.
That's hard. I mean, and that's the difference in the game right now, 43-18. They've had great defense. They got into a little bit of foul trouble, put Westwood into the bonus, and they made some free throws. But Leander, if they can keep up this onslaught, keep up their intensity, keep moving the ball around, take some shots, hey, good day for Leander.
Yeah, Mark, you talk about a team, 9 3-pointers there in that first half. That's 27 points compared to only 18 total for Westwood. It's a 9-point advantage in the favor of Leander just off 3. So let's be honest, if they just want to take a chill pill, maybe just see how many threes they can throw up. Don't even go for 2s. Let's see what happens. What do you think, Mark?
Give it a shot. Yeah, there we go.
I don't think Coach Bradley would do that.
No,
but,
probably not. We don't want to jinx him here and have him go 0 for the rest of the second half. But, no, Leander's playing really good basketball, smart basketball. They're moving the ball around, and they came out ready to play today, that's for sure.
Mark, also wanted to welcome in any Westwood fans that are listening here on this Leander broadcast. You know, of course, we broadcast for Leander, but there's always other fans from the opposing teams. We want to welcome you into the broadcast. We sincerely appreciate our friends there in Round Rock, Texas, as well as Westwood High School, so thank you for joining us.
So getting ready to start the second half, Westwood will take the ball out of bounds. They are going right to left as you are listening. And if you're tuning in, they are in the orange, Leander wearing the white. Quick drive in, underhanded shot by number 3, Levinson, no good. Rebound, looks like he's getting up a little slowly. Hunter Stevens gets the ball across half court, gets it in quickly to Kais Wilson. Great pass, knocked away by, looks like by number 12, Heston Williams. Great defensive play there as Kais Wilson was going up. They're not going to call a foul, but it will be Leander basketball out of bounds. Throw the ball in to Sisson. Gets it over to Stevens. Top of the key, setting up the offense. Drives on the right side, being guarded by Slodek. Now gets it into number 4, Logan Clark. Easy 2 points off the glass.
Yeah, Logan made that look way too easy. He was sitting there waiting. Where am I going to shoot? Okay, now I'm going to shoot.
There we go. Westwood kicks the ball out to Parks. Spins around the right side, goes in for the shot. Off the glass, tough shot, and it's good. And
great move there, especially against Kais Wilson, who's got phenomenal defense, but that time the spin move, able to work around and get that shot for Westwood.
45-20 Leander here in the third. Kais Wilson drives in. Logan Clark, short shot, lots of contact, but no foul. So Parks brings it up over to the right side, over to Slodek, being guarded by Robledo. Tries to go across, kicks it off the rim, tips it up, Sisson tips it to himself, drives in on the right side. Missed layup. Robledo goes up for the rebound, and he is knocked to the ground. Looks like they will have a foul on Westwood. They're going to call it on number 12, Heston Williams.
They'll call it in the act of shooting, too. First team foul for Westwood here in this second half. They had 5 team fouls in the first. Robledo at the line for the first time this afternoon.
And he makes it. Nice smooth shot. 46-20, 6:34 left here in the third. So Williams goes out, and number 32, Christian Robinson, comes in for Westwood. Robledo getting ready to shoot his second free throw. It's up and good. So Westwood gets the ball inbounds to Parks, brings it on along the right side. Drives in on Kais Wilson. Loose shot. He throws it up, and it falls in.
Wow. The air conditioner turned on at the last minute and pushed that one. No, that, I don't want to take away from the effort. That was great effort there, though, to get that shot to fall in, Mark.
Yeah, great defense by Kais Wilson as well. So Leander on the right wing gets it to Logan Clark up top, over to Stevens, right wing. Gets it inside to Robledo. Goes up off the glass. It's good.
You get one-on-one with Robledo, you're not going to have a chance. Right there, he proved why he's one of the leading scorers on this Leander Lion team.
Parks up top, drives along the right side to Slodek, right wing, comes across the key. They kick it around, they move it around the outside, now over in the left corner. Slodek drives in, a little bit of contact, he kicks it back out. They're driving in and kicking out here, Westwood is. They move in, and they're going to call a travel on number 32, Christian Robinson. Good initial move to get in the paint, but then took that one extra step, try to go up with his left hand.
Mark, I'm surprised the Westwood fans aren't yelling and screaming. A lot of contact there by Leander defenders. Hey, you know what? We'll take it, though.
Yep. 49-22, Leander lead. Get on the left wing. Tried to go inside to Robledo, tipped. He picks it up, tries to go up. A lot of contact. Bradley yelling at the ref over here saying, what are you talking about? And he said, no, he hit all ball. I'm not sure about that, but here we go. Parks with the ball just inside the three-point line. Front rim, no good. Rebound by number 3, Levinson. He goes up and he's fouled as Robledo, I think a little frustration, knocked that ball about 10 feet back out of the lane.
Foul's going to be called on Logan Clark. He'll pick up his third personal. That's the second team foul the second half.
So Corey Levinson's at the line, number 3 for Westwood. First shot is up and good. 49-23. Meyer is in now for Logan Clark.
On the Westwood side, Luke Durham heads over to the bench, the 5'11 senior. He's replaced by Patrick Sladek.
Second one for Levinson is good. 49-24. Hunter Stevens moves it up past midcourt, kicks it over to Sisson on the left side, knocked out of bounds by number 3, Levinson. Leander will keep the ball on the far side.
Mark, things not moving as fast as the first period here in the third. 4:50 to go. Leander, though, holding on to that commanding 49-24 lead.
Get the ball into Robledo. Stevens moves it on the left side. Drives in, kicks it over on the left side. Kais Wilson for 3. No good off the front rim. Rebound by number 32, Christian Robinson. Parks brings the ball up on the right side, tries to break Wilson down. They both fall down, but he's able to get the ball off to number 25. Granger moves it over to Slodek, and another loose ball, lots of contact, and they're going to call a jump ball on that one.
I heard a Leander parent down here saying, call your shots, and that reminded me, Mark, a couple of years ago I actually called a basketball game. Do you know what the kid's name was?
What's that?
Call your shots.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow.
He was destined for basketball.
3-point shot by number 32 Robinson is good off the left wing. 49-27 Leander. Don't need to slow their tempo down too much right here. Don't want to let Westwood back in the game. On the left side, over to Sisson. Meyer sets a pick. Gives it to Robledo, top of the key, over to Stevens on the right wing. Drives it on the left side. A little bit of trouble, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Oh, that went off a Westwood foot, I thought, Mark. It looked like that ball hit Brandon Parks, and they're going to say no, it went off of Leander. That was a close one, because from up here, it sure looked like it went off Parks' right foot.
So Westwood gets the ball, 3:45 left here in the third. They move it quickly up the court. On the left wing to Robinson. Back out to Slodek. Drives in on Stevens, kicks it out to Brown. Moves around, kicks it back out now. No call there. Tough drive there by Parks, who makes a nice shot there inside the key. 49-29.
A little skip to the loo, my darling, down there, and it wasn't darling for Leander because not only was there no travel, but Westwood able to get the points off of it. Man.
Kick the ball over to Wilson in the near corner. Tries to drive on the right side, and they're going to call a blocking foul on number 25, Granger. Leander will get the ball out of bounds under the Westwood hoop.
Yeah, second team foul now for Westwood. Zach Schroll will check in for the Warriors as Slodek heads over to the bench for the Warriors. 3:04 to go. Leander leads 49-29.
Robledo looking to get the ball in. Gets tipped away, able to steal it, throws it off of the Westwood defender, number 32, Robinson, and it goes back out of bounds. Leander will have another opportunity to try and throw the ball in.
It was a good effort there by Robledo as he was going out of bounds. He knew that that ball was going out. It would have been on Leander, but he knocks it off of the Westwood player, Robinson. Great effort.
And a pass in from Wilson is picked off. Goes inside back to number 5, Martinez, and back to Granger for an easy 2-point shot. 49-31, 18-point game now.
Yeah, nice effort there by Westwood on the offensive end. Great ball control. But once again, threading needles. They're trying to get back into this one, Mark.
Yeah, you can see Westwood a lot more aggressive here on defense here, and it's paying off for them. They're chipping away and trying to get back into this ball game. And let's see, they're going to call a foul on, I think, number 25, Shetty, I believe. So Sisson's going to take a break and sit down. Sickles is now in for Leander, as they're setting up under the Westwood basket. 2:40 left here in the third. 49-31 Leander.
It's an 18-point Leander advantage. At one point they led by what, Mark? 25-26.
I believe so, yeah. So need to get some buckets here. They've been a little bit dry on their shots. So need to see if we can get some points up on the board. I don't know what they're doing here. They're checking, I guess, the proper foul. They're checking with the book, and now they're getting the ball back in.
They were talking about how good those hot dogs were.
There you go. Robledo for 3 is good.
Robledo, another 3. That's his 3rd of the afternoon. They were good hot dogs, Mark. That's why I said that, man.
Parks driving in on Wilson, over to Granger. Kicks it over to Martinez. Now on the left side to Robinson for 3, and it's good.
Well, you see me, I see you. And
52-34 now with 2:08 left here in the third. Stevens slowly walks it past midcourt. Over on the left wing to Wilson. Meyer with the pick. Wilson drives on the right side, kicks it over to Stevens at the right wing. Drives across, kicks it out the middle, loose ball, picked up by Wilson, good hustle. Throws it to Stevens, out of bounds, throws it back into Wilson, and they're going to reset their offense. Hunter Stevens drives on the left side. Turnaround jumper, a little bit short, no good. And they're going to have a push on number 0, Zach Meyer. It'll be Westwood basketball. 1:39 left here in the third. So Landon Sisson is now back into the game. Robledo is getting ready to take a seat on the bench. 52-34, 1:39 left here in the third. Here at the Lions Den, great afternoon game here for Leander. Slot it quickly up the court. Over to Schroll. Back out to Levinson. Into Shetty. And a shot, it's good by, I believe it was number 3, Levinson. 52-36 now, 1:15 left here in the third. Like to see a little more offense here by Leander. So Hunter Stevens drives in, nice layup off the left side for 2 points.
He said, I heard you, Mr. Sickles, no problem, I'll give you more offense.
There we go, that's exactly what we need. They get the ball inside. Tough shot by number 11, Zach Schroll, who gets fouled, knocked to the ground. He'll go to the line and shoot 2, and I believe the foul was on number 0, Zach Meyer.
Meyer picking up his first personal. That's Leander's second team foul.
First shot is good by Zach Schroll. 54-37. Just under a minute left here in the third. A little bit of a break here on the court as Schroll getting ready for his second free throw. In and out, no good, but rebound number 24, Brown. Westwood keeps the ball, and yep, couple steps up top by Corey Levinson. They'll say he shuffled his feet, and it'll be a turnover, Leander basketball. So they set up here in the backcourt of Westwood. Get the ball into Stevens. Pressure on him by number 4, Slodek. They set up a trap defense. They get the ball across half court. Get the ball back over to Landon Sisson. Lots of pressure there in the corner. He's able to throw the ball off of number 24, Ethan Brown, and Leander will keep the ball.
Man, what a great effort by Sisson, Mark, as he was going out of bounds. I thought his foot touched the line, but he didn't, and able to throw it off.
Inbounds pass from Sickles to Kais Wilson, goes up for the shot. He's fouled. Did not score the bucket, so he will go to the line, and he will shoot 2. 35 seconds now left here in the third. 54-37 Leander.
First time at the line this afternoon for Sisson. Leander's made, I'll wait for it, Mark, before I say it, has made all of their free throws so far.
Nice. Kais Wilson, first one there.
Had to wait till after he shot that. We've actually went to the line 8 times. We won't count 2 of those because of lane violations.
Second one for Kais Wilson is good. And Destin Pinckney is now coming in for Hunter Stevens.
7 for 7 from the free throw line. Really 9 for 9, but they waved off those other 2.
Yeah, great job of spot shooting here for Leander today. 56-37. Slodek quickly moves it up court. Kick it over to Schrull, goes in. Back to Brown. Off the glass. It's good. 24 seconds left. Quickly get the ball in. Westwood putting pressure on here. Get the ball over to Sisson. Moves it across half court. Ball over to Sickles on the right wing. Lots of pressure here by Westwood. Throws the ball down to Pinckney. Over to Sisson for 3. It's good.
Oh, Sisson! Give me another 3 in the ice.
So the lead grows back to 20 points at the end of the third. A little bit of an offensive run by Leander right there at the end. 20-point lead, 59-39. Great job by Leander to pick up the tempo on offense and get some points.
Yeah, and want to definitely credit Leander there, playing lights out, but Westwood trying to show a little resiliency here. They will go over those quarter scoring. In that first quarter, Leander led by 20, 27-7. Second period, Leander really broke away with that 43-18 lead, and then here in the third, they re-extended it back to 20, 59-39. So Westwood trying to gain some ground, but let's be honest, the competitiveness this afternoon of Leander, and you talk about a lot of big men on this Leander Lion team, plenty of them standing tall, over 6'2". Leander has really shown their athleticism this afternoon and just really their diligence on a Saturday coming in here and protecting their home court. And hey, they're looking to go above 500 now for the first time this season.
Yep.
3-3, trying to get to 4-3.
And Westwood, when you're playing a team like Leander today that's shooting lights out, it's hard to keep up. Then you feel a little bit of pressure to make some shots or try and force some offense to keep up. And Leander is just keeping that lead. They're not having too many turnovers here, a few more than the third quarter there. So here we go. Getting ready to start the fourth. Leander throws the ball in there, moving left to right. Hunter Stevens being guarded by Slodek on the left wing. Gets it inside. Nice pass to number 4, Logan Clark. Goes up for an easy 2. Great pass there by Hunter Stevens to get the ball inside. Drive on the right side by number 3, Levinson. They kick it back out to Parks. Parks drives in, floater, no good. And off of Kais Wilson's hands, it hit the out-of-bounds line, so Westwood will keep the ball. 61-39, 7:29 left here in the game. Parks with the ball up top. Drives on the right side, three-pointer by Durham. It's good.
And Luke made that three-point shot look easy. Got the pass, immediately put it up.
61-42. Hunter Stevens up top on the right side to Wilson. And they're going to call a blocking foul on number 21, Luke Durham, as Kais Wilson tried to drive towards the baseline.
So 4th team foul for the Westwood Warriors this afternoon. here in the second half.
Wilson gets the ball into Stevens, guarded by Slodek. Takes it back out on the left wing, now up top. Throws it on the right side to Sisson. Tries to get into Robledo. Nice pass inside. Oh, and he loses the ball, but it went off of number 12, Heston Williams' foot, so Leander will keep the basketball.
Robledo a little lucky there because it came down and went right off the foot of the Westwood player.
Wilson gets the ball into Robledo inside. Missed shot, got his own rebound, went up, and he is fouled. Good effort by Robledo inside to get his rebound and go back up.
Robledo 2 for 2 at the line tonight. Leander leading 61-42. Mark, 6:48 to go, and a dominating Leander Lions basketball game so far.
Oh, sorry. Missed by Robledo. That's one of the few misses they've had here.
I apologize for that, Mark. That's what happens.
So Robledo here for his second free throw, and it's good. Westwood quickly up the court. Levinson over to Parks, now over to Durham. Back to Parks. They're moving it around outside quickly, trying to drive in, and he loses the ball. Tries to kick it over on the right side to number 21, Luke Durham, who gets a layup off the glass. Good ball movement there by Westwood. 6:20 left here in the fourth. Stevens off the right side, drives in, kicks it out to Wilson on the left wing, drives in. Tough shot. No foul, gets his own rebound into Robledo, kicks it back out to Sisson. Outside the three-point line, they'll reset their offense. Up top. Pulls up, a little bit short, no good. Robledo with the rebound, spin move, puts it up, and it's good. Yeah, Leander's just been dominating the inside with Robledo and Clark getting those rebounds. Parks with the ball up top, being guarded by Kais Wilson, throws it up, no good. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Westwood basketball.
I know it's a little early here with 5:34 to go, but Mark, if you make a case for player of the game tonight for Leander, I'm looking in the eyes of Robledo.
Yeah, he's had points inside and out. He's drained a couple threes and also has some nice inside shots as well.
Threes, freeze.
Yep.
Everything. Making players freeze tonight, too.
So inside quickly to Levinson, and it's good. 12-foot shot. 64-46 now. 5:20 left here in the ball game. Hunter Stevens moves the ball up as they set up their offense. Up top now onto the right wing, back over to Stevens, kicks it across, tried to get it into Wilson. Intercepted and turnover. Levinson up the right side to Slodek. Drives down off the glass, no good. Rebound inside by number 12, Williams, and goes up, and it's good.
Great effort there by Heston Williams. Stayed after it for Westwood. Grabbed that offensive rebound, put it back off the left side, and Mark, it wasn't that easy either.
No. So Leander now with a 64-48 lead. Moving the ball quickly over to Sisson for three. No good. Long tip out by Wilson, rebound by Robledo, and Leander controls the basketball again. Stevens drives down on the left side, back out on the left wing to Sisson. Drives in. Oh, that would have been a nice give and go, but they will call, I think, a moving white four, who is Logan Clark with that push.
Well, Logan Clark picking up his fourth personal. That is Leander's, looks like their third team foul. So really a great job in the second half. Aggressive play. We've seen a lot of slapping going on down there on both sides of the court. Not many calls, though, here in the second half. Mark, I'm not complaining.
No, I think at this point now with this lead, as long as we don't have a couple quick turnovers and easy points for Westwood, I think the officials are going to let them play a little bit out here and have this game kind of run through. So we'll see what happens after this timeout. Just seen an overall great day of basketball for the Leander Lions. Offense, defense, and great shot percentage inside and out today. So Sisson, Stevens, Clark, Robledo and Wilson are going back in for Leander. And we'll see who we have for the Warriors as they go back in. It will be Williams, Robinson, Slodek, Parks, and Levinson. Westwood's basketball. Get it into Levinson. He gets across midcourt on the left side to Parks. Being guarded by Wilson. Good defense there by Leander, but a three-pointer here, long three-pointer by Williams, no good. Rebound by Hunter Stevens. Approaching 4 minutes left here in the ball game. Stevens moves along the left side. Slodek goes for a foul, no call. Stevens now pressure, throws it to Robledo on the left side. 2-point shot, good.
Robledo continuing his domination here on that offensive end this afternoon. Wow, he has just been unbelievable, Mark.
Yeah, he's had a great game today, great shooting percentage, and he's also had some great rebounds inside as well.
We'll try to bring an extra treat here on this broadcast at the end of it. We'll try to run down there and get an interview with Robledo.
So here we go, the right side to Parks and move it over. 3-point shot, Slodek, no good. Loose ball, rebound, Westwood. Kick it back up, 3-point shot by Levinson, no good. Rebound by Logan Clark. They get it up to Sisson on the left side. Lots of pressure, he backs it out. They're going to set up the Leander offense. Loses the ball, is able to pick it back up, drives in, and a layup in and out, no good. Nice tip in by Logan Clark. Great job crashing that board and throwing it off the glass with one hand and getting the bucket. Loose ball. 3-point shot by number Robinson for Westwood, no good. Rebound Robledo. Kick it over to Stevens, drives in, all the way in, left-handed layup, it's good. (70-48) now, 2:50 left here in the fourth. Parks drives in on Wilson, off the glass, no good. Rebound Logan Clark.
70-48, 2:43 to go. Leander, total domination mode here this afternoon. Somebody opened up the cage of the Lions.
So here we go. Sisson for three, gets good.
Mark, all I could do is chuckle at this three-point shooting. It's been outstanding for Leander.
73-48 now. Get the ball inside, turnover. Sisson picks the ball off. 2:19 left here in the ball game. Over to Stevens past midcourt. Drives in. Shot off the glass, no good. Saved by Robledo. Tips it over to Sisson for 2 points. No good. Logan Clark with the rebound. Out to Sisson for three. No good. Rebound Westwood. Robinson with the rebound. Gets it over to Parks on the left side as he goes down the court. 3-point shot by Levinson. Off, no good. Rebound Westwood. Parks goes in for a short jump shot. It's good on the baseline.
Yeah, nice job there by Brandon Parks. Nice little floater there as he drove in on that left baseline.
So Hunter Stevens walking the ball up. A little bit of pressure by Slodek. It's across half court. And there's going to be a timeout by Leander. Looks like they're going to empty the bench here.
I think as they should. Let Robledo and the other guys head back to the bench. Let them sit the rest of this one out. They played great. No point of risking getting injury to these guys. Let's walk out of here with a solid victory. Leander well on their way, leading by 23, 50-73. It's been a great afternoon here if you're a Lions fan.
So here we go. Just a little bit left here in the game. And in for Leander, we have Bryce Carson, number 12. Ryan Amerson, number 14. Brandon Puckett, number 31. Andrew Alger, number 11. And Destin Pinckney, number 3. 1:30 left here in the fourth. They get the ball to Amerson on the left side. Pinckney dribbles around, a lot of pressure. And they're going to call, looks like a touch foul on number 24, Ethan Brown for Westwood. So that puts Leander in the bonus, and he will go to the line. First free throw here for Pinckney. It is up and no good. Rebound by number 24, Brown, on the right side. 1:15 now left in the game. Westwood moving the ball around, goes into the key. They kick it out to Shetty. Over in the far corner to Brown. Drives in, lots of contact. And they're going to call a foul on number 31, Brandon Puckett. 1:05 left here in the fourth, 73-50. First free throw is up and good for Brown. 73-51. Second one, no good. Rebound by Puckett. Pressure in the corner. And it is knocked out of bounds by number 5 for Westwood, Marcos Martinez. So Leander will keep the ball. Under a minute now. They try to get the ball in, lots of pressure. They get it into Ryan Amerson, number 14, who's immediately fouled by number 24, Ethan Brown. So Amerson will go to the line.
And Mark, here again at the end of this one, I'll run down to the court, try to grab an interview with Robledo. And for those on the video, I'll make sure that we get that zoomed in. And it should be interesting to talk to him and just see how, his thoughts on this game. It's been phenomenal.
First shot by Amerson is good. Yeah, I'd love to see, Coach Bradley's response as well to this offensive output. So here we go. Second free throw for Amerson. In and out, no good. Quickly up the court to Martinez on the right wing. Guarded by Carson. And a shot by number 11, Schrull, no good. They get the rebound. Throw it out, three-point shot, no good. Rebound by number 25, Brown. Westwood keeps the ball here, moves it inside. Now they kick it back out. Lots of pressure here on the Leander defense. Long three-point shot by number 25, Granger. It's good. 74-54. Oh, lots of contact. They have to call that foul. Almost knocked Emerson out of bounds, and he was debating whether to call the foul or not. You have to.
Yeah, you got to on that. He said, wait a minute, with 24 seconds to go, we'll go ahead and call the foul.
So Emerson will go back to the line.
Leander still maintaining that 20-point lead, Mark.
Yeah, a lot of pressure from Westwood trying to chip away at that lead, and Emerson with the first. And Leander was able to hold them off and keep their shot, their shots going, and making some, inside shots, some outside shots, and kept the lead at roughly 20 almost the whole game.
Absolutely.
76-54 now, 22 seconds left.
Made both those free throws. Good job there at the line.
Shot tipped by Carson. They throw it back out. 13 seconds left now in the game. Throw it inside to Shetty. Back out for three. And it is no good. Rebound by Alger. Moves the ball up. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and that is the ball game. 76-54. Outstanding play by Leander basketball. So as the players are shaking hands, we'll see if we can get an interview or two here right after the game. But great, outstanding effort by Leander all the way around. Good offensive effort, good defensive effort. And Rob Hipp is actually trying to head down to the court to see if he can get some post-game interviews here. And we'll try and keep that on the camera and show that to you. But this puts the record of Leander at 4-3 in district play, and that is a great offensive effort. So let's see if we can have Rob Hipp here for a post-game interview with Noah Robledo.
Mark, can you hear me down here?
Yep, we got you.
Well, Rob Hipp down here on the court with Noah Robledo. Robledo, man. I'm out of breath watching you guys.
Yes,
so, well, Noah, a sophomore on the team. We're going to quickly just talk about your stats here for just a second, man. You come out in this ball game 8 for 12 from the field, 3 for 3 from the three-point line. 19 points total, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Talk about this game and really the intensity coming right out of the gate. You guys were putting up a 3 barrage. Talk about that, young man.
Definitely my main goal is to come out every single game, just coming at people, playing my hardest, and just shooting the ball. I know that's what my strength is right now, so that's what I got to do is come out here and help the team out.
As a sophomore on the team, who do you look up to and who do you really feel like you're a role model for? I know being a sophomore, you've got some leaders out there that may look up to you, though, with the way you've been playing.
Definitely our seniors, too. Our senior point guard, Hunter, he's a real role model for me. He helps me out on just knowing the game, helping me out on different perspectives and stuff like that. And definitely, I feel like I'm a role model for the little kids who are growing up, the people who watch the game, and my little brother and people like that.
Final 2 questions. Leander now 4-3 overall in this district season. How happy are you with the way the Lions are playing right now, Noah?
I'm happy. We got a whole lot to go, so we'll just see where it goes from here.
Final shout-out, man. Camera right there on you. I didn't tell you that. Who do you want to send a shout-out to? A little love tonight here from Leander, Texas on a Saturday.
Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my Miss Abby, everybody, my little brother. Shout out to the whole Lion Nation. I love you guys.
Awesome. Once again, Noah Robledo, great job. 19 points on the night. Congratulations, young man. Mark, I'll send it back up to you. Once again, Noah Robledo doing great work along with the rest of this Leander Lion teams. Mark, back up to you.
Thanks, Rob. Appreciate that. We want to thank our Leander Lions Basketball Booster Club sponsors for tonight's game, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Malash & Company, and Linton Dental. So the next game for Leander, they will be playing against Vandergrift on January the 8th. And we've talked about the woes of Vandergrift so far this year, but they were out. Brown has been out, but he is now back in the lineup, and I believe they won their last game. So on Tuesday, Leander will be traveling to Vandergrift. So for SHN Sports, for Rob Hipp, I'm Mark Sickles. We appreciate the broadcast. Thank you for listening and watching, and we will see you the next game, Leander against Vandergrift. Have a great afternoon. Good night.